What's up YouTube, Spartan XV bringing y'all a quick video on a new Optic mount I picked up from my PS90. So I just got this in the mail. This is from Design Machine. I opened it up just to make sure everything's in there, but I have not taken anything out of the box yet. And in this box is 2 rails for my PS90, one for each side, and a new Optic mount that's going to lower this Optic further down into the gun and kind of get it at a better height for the cheek weld that I like. So this mount was featured on the Military Arms channel, and from what he said, it is a high quality mount, and in his words, it's the best Optic mount available currently for the PS90. So real quick before I open this up, I do want to talk about price. It was a little bit pricey to get a custom mount for my PS90. This one that I purchased is cut for the RMR, as I do have the Holosun 507C, which is an RMR pattern red dot. And all in all, for the 2 rails and the optics mount shipped, I'm about $208 into it. So this early on, I can't really speak on their customer service or anything like that, but with the current situation going on, their shipping was a little bit slow. I ordered this 4 weeks ago, and I just got it in right now. But they do have a notice on their website that they're taking, 1 to 2 weeks longer to ship. I just didn't expect it to take that long to ship. But without further ado, let's get this box open, and hopefully the wait was worth it. Okay, so let's get into here. I went ahead and took the shipping label off, so the box didn't come all torn up like this, but that was me. So in here we have instructions on how to install the sight mount. This one is going to be the sight mount. And then we got the 2 rails, and all the hardware needed should be inside of these packages. So let's go ahead and get into the sight mount. As you can see, I have not opened it, so this is my first impression. Pretty well wrapped up, pretty well packaged. Very economical packaging, just barely enough box space to fit everything. And here we go. Hopefully it is focusing. But we have the RMR Design Machine USA, 100% made in America. And from what I've read, the best quality mount you can get for the PS90. One thing I did look at was some of the competitors and what the prices were on theirs, and for the most part, all across the board, you're looking at about $120 to $150 for a mount, for a proprietary mount for the PS90. It's an expensive gun, and the proprietary accessories are pretty expensive. So if you're going to get into one of these, just have that in mind first. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rail. Oh, losing some screws here. So we're going to take a look at some of the machining quality here, and I'll give you my honest first impressions on kind of what I think the quality is like for the money. So right off the bat, I can tell you that they did a very good job on everything. The lettering on the optics mount is very, very deep, very, very nice actually. Looks very, very quality, very, very high quality. And I can honestly say this just looks amazing. I think it's going to work great. And this is exactly what I was wanting, because one of the main gripes with the PS90 is that with the stock rail that's coming on them now, not only is it huge, not only is it big and bulky and heavy, but it sits too high for a normal cheek weld. You'd want to bring it down a little bit. Although there is a built-in iron sight, and I will be losing that, there are as well built-in side iron sights that are cut into the side. One on each side if you're right-handed, left-handed. So really it just seems like the perfect solution for that height over bore of the red dot because you still have some form of iron sights just in case your red dot does fail, even with switching over to this mount. So give me a second, we're going to get this red dot off of here, and then we're going to get started on the installation. There we go. But here is the stock mount. So I do want to check. Oh yeah, that's a significant weight decrease that's going to be out towards the front of the gun, which is very, very nice. It's only going to make this gun even more pointable, even more usable. So, time to get rid of this big old hunk of steel. Okay, so I went ahead and read the instructions. And for the RMR version, you have to install the mount first and then install the sight to the mount. So, let's go ahead and do that. Went ahead and took the magazine out of here. All firearms are checked before filming, just in case anybody's wondering. It did say this might be a tight fit. Which it is. This is machined to very tight tolerances.
"24 hours later."
Okay, so this is actually the following day. It took me a while to get this mount installed, and honestly this is probably the hardest thing I've ever had to install on a gun. So let's talk about that real quick. It goes right here in this channel between these two kind of like metal slabs, and it is an extremely tight fit. And when I say extremely tight, I mean I basically had to put it in and take it out about 1,000 times before it wore itself down enough to kind of fit in there. And I had to use a mallet and a hammer and pretty much most of the tools I had in order to get this thing to go in there. Now, once I did that, the installation was pretty easy. 4 screws, 2 on each side, going through those rails into the optic mount. And even though it was a very, very time consuming install, and I hated it, it was horrible, the finished product is extremely nice. Now the optic sits lower and it's much better for shouldering. It's at a much, much better height over bore. And when you get a proper cheek hold on this gun, that red dot falls right into your field of view, which I really, really like. Overall, do I think it's Design Machine's fault? Maybe, maybe not. I think more what it was is this piece up here, this whole entire upper, is cast, and in a casting process you get some imperfections. And the coating that they have on it is a very, very thick coating. And again, that also is going to lead to maybe some imperfections inside the dimensions. So do I think it's Design Machine's fault? Probably not. But when they say that it's a snug fit, keep in mind that you could have a P90 like mine, where it is not only a snug fit, it's an almost impossible fit without filing or working on it in some way. Well, with that being said, I am actually happy with the finished product. And I will be taking this gun out this Saturday, so look forward to some shooting footage. I'm going to go to Home Depot or Lowe's, and I'm going to pick up some cool stuff to shoot, so stay tuned. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.